Hello and welcome to day 2 of the 21-day mindfulness retreat. And this is a virtual retreat that we are doing together. And what we are going to do today is we're going to see that how a body can be the point of access to being mindful, and how can we develop more resilience by being kind to ourselves and to our body, and get in sync the body, the mind, heart, and soul. So, an example that I would give is many people like to do some uh, play some games which give them the thrill, or I would say they are um, high uh, risk games. It could be the mountain climbing and on the cliff, the climbing the cliffs of a mountain, and going into deep seas, and river rafting, and walking on ice, and ice skating, and there could be so many. Or you take a simple sport like tennis or any game that you love to play. Why do these people play? One is, of course, they love, but if you see what is it that they love in that game or in that sport, like I said, the river rafting or cliff climbing, it is done with complete awareness and complete paying complete attention to that one thing that you're doing, and that is either you're climbing or um, you are doing some activity in that process, and your attention cannot leave you even for a second. And if you miss out that one step you need to take during climbing that cliff, you will fall down and you will lose your life. So that is being mindful. And we don't have to do that, and we can't do that every day. But imagine that you are doing very commonplace things like going for shopping, or eating food, or washing your dishes. And how are you doing these? How are you doing these activities? Observe them, and where is your body? What is it body doing? What is your mind doing? Are you like that person who is climbing the cliff? Complete attention towards that each step. Are you taking the dish in your hand? Is the soap, is the water that is running, falling on your hands, giving you that? It may not be the thrill, but are you attending to what you're doing? So the body can actually tell you how mindful you are. And what we could do is we can start practicing uh, things like mindful walking, and we do that with the body, of course. And you can just start walking. Anyway, we are all now in lockdown, we are at home, and we cannot go out and walk. So what if you start taking those mindful steps? I know you may feel, how is this going to affect my health, and how is it going to reduce my body weight? I know that it is not possible to reduce your body weight, but it is going to do one thing to you, and that is, if you start walking mindfully, that is, you observe each step and you are present, your mind is present to your physical activity, your action, your mind and your body action is in sync. It takes time and it takes some practice, but when you start doing these kinds of mindful activities like mindful walking and mindful eating, taking each morsel and then savoring it and being with that flavor, the taste, and being completely absorbed. And when you start actually being and not just doing, and that is the major shift that is going to happen in you. You will be going from doing to being, and that is being mindful, and you're not doing things mindlessly. So these are the things that I wanted to share on the second day of the 21-day mindfulness retreat that we are doing sitting at home. And so please leave your comments, please do that what I told you, and become mindful. Start practicing mindfulness just by doing the simple things like mindful walking, mindful eating, and mindfully sitting, mindfully getting up. It takes the same amount of time and same amount of energy. Probably it takes a little less energy, but it produces a lot of benefits to our health, and not just the mental health. It starts manifesting when our minds are peaceful. They also work on the immunity, and it starts working on your physique as well, and your physical stamina, your physical um, the whole overall health improves. So look forward to meeting you tomorrow. Become